Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Remember, words have meaning and each word means something obviously, and you can't really wiggle with it. That word in that context means this. I mean, it's little, unless you use euphemisms or synonyms or anything like that. So certain statements are very clear, and I'm going to use this article here for you to remember next time when you hear the Western corporate mass media telling you something about Putin, nuclear weapons and use, and they're gonna put all these three together in a certain way. You remember this article, okay? All right, good, we got a deal. So this article comes from the Jerusalem Post. So it's not coming from a Russian media outlet, and this is coming from Jerusalem Post, taken from Reuters, okay, which is a non-Russian media outlet. So this is from today, the 9th of December 2022. This is the title. Now listen, any country that launches nuclear attack on Russia, so that means someone attacks me with nuclear weapons, will be wiped out. Okay? You got that? So now, after this, you're going to have the Western mass media, the weasels, telling you Putin again threatens with nuclear weapons. Again threatens nuclear attack. Again, we're going to attack and wipe out states. Remember, this comes from the American news via the Jewish state news. Any country that launches nuclear attack on Russia will be wiped out. All right, you got that one. So Russian President Vladimir Putin vowed on Friday that any country that dared attack Russia with nuclear weapons, not any kind of weapons, nuclear weapons, would be wiped from the face of the earth. Would you do the same thing if you were Russia? Putin said Russia had no mandate to launch a preemptive first nuclear strike, unlike the good guys, the United States of America. Did you know that? But that Russia advanced hypersonic weapons would ensure Russia could respond forcefully if it ever came under attack. Okay, so we got that one. So remember, Russia does not have in its doctrine preemptive nuclear strike, only as a response. Okay, so United States on the other hand has it. That means if they feel a danger, then they will use it, and they say, see, it's in our doctrine. So who's the good guy here and who's the not as good guy here? The one who says, well, I have the right to attack first, if I feel like. And the other one says, no, we're not going to attack first. We're only going to use those things as a reaction of an attack from someone else with nuclear weapons. And if they attack us with nuclear weapons, then we're going to wipe them out. That means if you can do the same thing to me, we all say bye-bye to one another for the last time. Okay? So I would like you to remember this, and I'm going to use this article. I'm going to save it. So I want to make sure that anytime we have an article, and there will be, I guarantee you, plenty of articles from now on pointing out that Russia is nuclear weapons rattling, sword rattling, blah 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 blah. These are the words. I just made a video a minute ago regarding Lloyd Austin, the whatever American ex-Rioton CEO or something in a board of directors. Unbelievable. But there no corruption here. Corruption is only in other countries like Russia. And anyway, he said that Russia has been sword rattling responsibly about nuclear weapons and nuclear attack. No, I didn't hear that happening. I didn't hear Putin, Shoigu, Lavrov ever saying, well, you know what, we might use nuclear weapons. I never heard them saying. They said, well, what I heard was, but if we are attacked and our country is, talking about the new acquired territories falling under the Russian constitution. He said, if someone, they fall under the constitution, that means our nuclear weapons doctrine is going to be available for that one. It's going to apply to that territory as well. And he said, if Russia's existence is threatened, then we're going to use all means necessary, military necessary to defend those territories. All. Yeah, you can say, well, it implies that one too, but he never said we're going to use that because of that. But I heard Zelensky saying, hey, maybe the West should preemptively nuke Russia. I heard that exact sentence. I made a video on that, where Zelensky said, oh, I think that the West should preemptively use nuclear strikes on Russia. But I never heard anybody else saying that, repeating that, saying, you know what, but Zelensky said that, so who's the more dangerous one? So imagine Zelensky would have nuclear weapons and Putin would not have nuclear weapons. What do you think? What do you think? And let's say Zelensky would be the aggressor and not the one who defends himself, like right now, like a victim. What do you think? Would Zelensky have been using the nuclear weapons? I think he did. I think he would. By his statements, I mean, or I would say, I think he would be more inclined to use them by his statements. As a preemptive, he's okay with preemptive strikes right now on Russia. And Putin has them and doesn't promote that. He says, well, if someone attacks us, we're going to wipe them. We're going to be done with them. So however you want to call, however you want to take this, his statement, that comes from Reuters, as I said before. And I'm going to read it again so we make sure we don't forget it. Any country that launches nuclear attack on Russia will be wiped out. So who's going to be first attacking us with nuclear weapons? We're going to go full force, regardless of what's going to be the consequence. So you got it now? So we'll find out. And yeah, you can take it as a threat, I guess. You can take it as a, this is what's gonna happen. This are gonna be my next steps, like warning. I don't know, informative statement. However you wanna take it, But just remember the other thing: preemptive versus non-preemptive. I mean, that means the Russians always have to be ready for someone attacking with nuclear weapons. But the Americans, for instance, do not. They say, oh, we don't attack them, they would not use it. Can you trust it? No. But at least it's the statement in the doctrine. It's put in the doctrine over there. You can say, well, doctrine, well, if it's, why didn't they use it so far? And all this would have been done in, 5 minutes, 2 minutes? See, so they can, but they don't. That's even, how should I put it, more important than not being able to. And saying, oh, I wouldn't. Well, you're not even able to. But what about you're not able, but you would? That's even worse. And that's Zelensky right there. Anyway, thank you very much for being with me again today. Remember, I will save this article and I will repeat it every day when these guys are going to come with, I'm going to find articles with some pigs making these kind of statements. Because it aggravates me. It's true? No. But they provide you with the information, which is a lie. We'll find out. I won't let you know. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.